One late autumn day, when the mist lay over the ground like milk, Igor was walking through the forest and suddenly heard a plaintive squeak. At first, he thought a bird had been caught in a trap, but when he pushed aside the bushes, he saw a tiny white owlet. It lay on the cold ground, weakly flapping its fragile wings. The snowy owl is a proud predator of the tundra, but this little one was alone, without its mother, without any chance of survival. Igor looked around, not a soul in sight. Maybe the nest had been destroyed, maybe the wind had knocked it down. He couldn't leave it behind. At home, he made a nest out of an old basket and soft rags, feeding the owlet finely chopped meat and giving it water from a dropper. In the first few days, Nusha, as he named her, was weak, but she gradually grew stronger. She learned to flap her wings, catch bits of food, and eventually even started flying out of the basket to explore the room. Igor grew used to her presence. She perched on his shoulder while he read, pecked at his ear when she was hungry, and at night, she hooted softly, as if telling him her bird stories. A year later, Igor found a husky puppy on the street, skinny, frightened, with a dull look in its eyes. He brought her home, unsure how Nusha would react. At first, the owl froze, her yellow eyes wide open, while the dog tucked its tail between its legs the moment it saw her. But curiosity overcame fear. Irina, as Igor named the husky, cautiously sniffed Nusha, who pecked her on the nose. And so, their friendship began. They played together. Nusha would fly around the room, and Irina would chase her, yapping joyfully. Then they'd tire out and fall asleep cuddled up, the white owl pressed against the warm side of the dog. One day, when Igor let Nusha fly outside, a neighbor's cat attacked her. The owl shot upward, but the cat was already preparing to pounce. At that very moment, a growling shadow flashed past Igor. Irina lunged forward, baring her teeth. The cat backed off, and Nusha, trembling, settled on Igor's shoulder. From then on, the husky never strayed far from the owl, as if sensing responsibility. Years passed. Igor, Nusha, and Irina became local celebrities. Someone took a photo of the owl perched on the husky's back, and it spread across the internet. Their story touched thousands of people. But the most important thing wasn't the fame. Every evening, Igor sat on the porch, Nusha on his shoulder and Irina at his feet. And he realized that once, he had simply picked up a helpless owlet in the forest, but in return, he had gained an entire world.